Peace, peace, Lord of the Perfect Black. What's up, family? Riseofhealthconsciousness.com. Quick video, young pharaoh versus the rabbi. If you don't know who young pharaoh is, he's a YouTuber and also a Muay Thai fighter. He's been on YouTube a long time now, maybe 7-8 years or something like that. Has a huge following, and he went up against a rabbi. I guess it's connected to Nick Cannon's recent situation where he made those statements and had to cower down. So the rabbi is trying to basically give a claim that, being a white Jew is authentic, and how he can trace himself being in Israel in the ancient world. To be real with you, mixed people, like what they call Semites or whatever, they have been in that area for a long time. And some of these are Ashkenazi Jews, these modern day Jews, Bloomberg, you know, all of these hip hop executives, Lyra Colin and all these guys, they are from Europe, but they do have a trace of ancestry to the Middle East. There's theories that people from the Middle East went into Europe, and that's how they converted to Judaism, and they mixed in, and you could see some of that in their DNA. And the guy even showed his DNA. One of his parents is from Algeria, the other one from Southern Europe, because he's Ashkenazi Jew. That's where the majority of their DNA is from. Young Pharaoh falsely tried to shut that down, claiming the DNA is not real. But I've known people that done DNA tests, and they find out that their cousin did a DNA test just from doing it, because it saves an archive and it connects you to your family. But yeah, young Pharaoh made some good points. How them people is basically involved in a lot of child sex pedophilia, and how they controlling a lot of stuff behind the scenes with finance. Some of the errors he made was saying that the ancient Egyptians said they were from the stars, which is allegorical. All life was seated on the from the stars, and it came into the ocean, and that's where you have the single cell organisms start to form, and they start to evolve, and humans are just basically a part of this whole evolution. Humans are in the great ape family, and he seems not to want to understand this. He thinks humans are some separate entity. Meanwhile, the place where humans come from, East Africa, is the same place all the apes come from. And the reason why humans evolved the way we did is because the trees started to die off, fall down in those areas. So we had to walk on land, and then you got developing tools, and you have learned how to survive on land until we get to where we have today. And he says white people are 98% chimpanzee and canine DNA and all this craziness. It sounds good as just, I guess, a racial argument when you just want to talk shit, but it's not scientifically accurate. White people are also human, Homo sapiens, which we are, and they have a little remnant of Neanderthal DNA. And but yeah, it was an interesting debate. But the white boy didn't really prove. You can't prove that nobody in the Bible. Hold on. Yeah, this sound. You can't prove that nobody in the Bible existed, whether it be Noah, Moses, Lot. None of these people. Those are all allegorical stories. So saying you a black Jew white Jew, Chinese Jew. It's all a fictitious identity, which is like saying you're the original Power Ranger, you're the original, Ninja Turtles. It's the same thing, and these people feel like they're special people. These white Jews, where they can just do whatever they want to anybody. They call us the goy. All non-Jewish people are considered goy. And in the Talmud, it basically talks about how you can do whatever you want to them, but you have to be honest with a fellow Jew. Yeah, that's basically it. Young Pharaoh had a lot of good points. The white Jew, he showed that how mixed people were in the area of Kemet, which is definitely true. You had the Hyksos, and when the Hyksos got into Egypt, their main deity was Set, which became the modern day version of Satan. So they were there, and if you look at how they look on the walls, it kind of does look like a modern day Jew. So I want to end on that note, everybody. Check the thing out for yourself. Yeah, young Pharaoh made good points. Even the white boy made some good points, but yeah, young Pharaoh got to be a little more scientific with his approach. But that's it. Peace.